everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm really excited to be here with you today. My name is April. For those of you who are new here, please remember to like and subscribe if you do in fact end up liking the video and you wouldn't mind to check out more of my content. The video for today is the update for the Pan Those Eyeshadows, for Pan Those Eyeshadows 2022. I do have a shadow rolling out this month, and that's my loose goal for this project, is to try and roll out at least one shadow every month. So let's go ahead and get started. First palette. The very first shadow that is rolling out is from this Juvia's Place Douce palette. It is Juvia's Place Tart. Last month I had 24 uses. This month I am up to 30. So I did use it 6 times in the past month. I do like this shade okay. It's really more of like a topper. It can either look pink or purple depending on your base. I'm nowhere near hitting pan with this shade. It does have a little bit of a dip in it, but nowhere near. I think this palette is from 2018. I will be pulling in a shadow from 2018 later in the video. The next shadow I have is Tati Textured Neutrals Volume 1. I have the shade in Memory. This is a very incredible black. It is just very, very dark. I chose this palette as my Pan That palette for 2022. So for a little bit, I get to double up on my usage for a month or so anyways. Last update, I was at 7 uses and I used it 3 more times this month, and now I'm at 10. So this is probably going to be this is my most used shade in this project now. So this is going to be a potential to try to hit 30 on before next month update. So that's a lot, 20 uses in this really dark shadow, but I think I can do it. But yeah, so this is a potential rollout for next month, hopefully. Then I have the Natasha Denona Bronze palette in the shade Bliss. I left off, let's see, it's this one here. I left off at 6 uses last month. I did use it 2 more times, so now I'm at 8. Moving along, this is a good enough shade. It's kind of a peachy topper with a little bit of a shift to it. It's got kind of a greenish, goldish shift. Very pretty. But yeah, I'll just keep slowly using that one as we go. Then I have MAC Joie de Glitz. Last update, I was at 3. I did use it 1 more time. So now I'm at 4. It isn't really a bad shade. I just don't really ever feel compelled to reach for it. I think what I need to do is create like a look around this shade, because I just haven't, I don't know. I just don't really know what I want it to do, if that makes sense. So if I would create a look for that, I would probably use it a lot more. And finally, I have this Viseart 07 Cool Matte Neutrals, or Cool Matte, that doesn't even make sense, Cool Matte Neutrals. What is it called? Cool Mattes. But it's a medium deep neutral gray. It's this shade here. I love this shade. Most of you all know the story behind this palette, so I'm going to save you. I'm going to save you from this month. You don't have to hear it again. But I rolled this shadow in last month and I used it 8 times now. So now I'm at 8. And this is going to be my other contender for rolling out next month, most likely. I do love gray in the winter, so it's not that difficult for me to feel inspired to come up with looks. And this shadow, you know, I already have some good looks with this shadow. So yeah, I just feel really comfortable using it, and gravitating to it is no issue for me. Whew. Mouthful. That leaves me to needing to replace Juvia's Place Tarte. It is a 2018 shadow, so I did random number generate, and I got palette number 6, which was this Z palette, and I got, or no, actually it was just my Inglot shadows. I just considered them a palette. And then I got shade number 2. So it's this shade here. I think it's AMC shadow from Inglot. I think it's shade number 72. I'm pretty sure that it has been discontinued. But their website was kind of hard to navigate the way they have their shadows laid out. So I don't know. But I never reach for my Inglot shadows. I did put this one in a project last year so that I could get some use out of them. So now there's going to be 2 that will have some use on it. I like the shade. It's pretty. It's a good color to complement everything else I have going on. So we'll just see how it performs, see what I think about it. I do always have the option to declutter things that I don't want to use, or that don't end up working for me in this project. I can declutter them. So I'm not afraid to declutter things. I get stressed out when there's too much clutter. So if I don't like something, I'm like, yes, let's let's move it out. Let's move it out. My palette from last month had this really pretty grungy look, I thought. So let's see how it changes when I switch up this one shadow. Alright you guys, that's my update. Thank you all for stopping by, and I really enjoyed filling you in on the project and showing you my new palette. Please feel free to stop and say hi in the comments, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye!